and you don't know what it is. And so what happens when we put our hands on people, even lightly, so you touch them lightly and say, wake up, sweetheart. Boom! Because it came out of nowhere. So what I'm going to do is have you try something a little different. And we'll really work on this skill this afternoon, but I want you to test drive the model and see if it makes a difference. Okay? I want you to shake hands with the person. Now, I want you to tell me for a second, what's the most common contact we have with other human beings when we're greeting them and interacting with them? Hand contact, right? So shake hands, and notice the next thing you're going to want to do is let go. Well, that's a bit of a problem, because I want to stay connected, because I want to keep the touch so that you'll know what I'm going to do. But the problem is when I lose skill and keep strength, and I like pressure, go ahead and do it. Ow! Wait, Mom, let go. Let go. What are you doing? Okay? Or if they feel like I'm trying to hold on to them, it makes them want to get away from me. Okay? So what we're going to do is as soon as we shake, where did I tell you found comfort? So what we're going to do, and I don't want to trap your fingers. I want to leave your fingers free. I want my fingers free, but I want to be connected to you. So what I'm going to do is slide like this. Do this. Open your fingers up, both of you. Open your fingers up. Make them go like this. You should feel like you've created a bird, a butterfly. You're connected, but you're free to move. Close them down. They can hold on to you. They can use strength. They might use skill. It's comforting because you got pressure down there at the palm. And here's the really cool part. Hold on to them with your strength fingers, and you still can use your skill fingers. How cool is that? And you turn it so you're underneath, which gives the sense of, I'm here to support you and help you, not to try to keep you from doing things. Okay?
Okay, so we're going to try that. And maybe it might be better to be standing up for this. And then you want to stand, generally, for most people, it's their right side. I'm left-handed. But for most people, right-handed. Do I have any lefties in here?
I'm right-handed.
Are you all right-handed?
Okay.
Okay, and for me, I can do most. But if I'm standing on Shamaira's right, on over here, on her right side, so you're gonna reach out your hand like you're shaking your hands, okay? Then you're gonna kind of turn it, so you're making a little butterfly. It's kind of that gang thing. And then you've made a little bit sort of like a buddy handshake, okay? And then turn your hand underneath and kind of apply pressure, and where you're feeling that pressure is right here, okay? Okay, so a supportive stance, you're going to be pretty close and off to the side, but it's that connection. That way, when there's things like, let's say for example, if she's eating and I have to feed her, what I can do is I can put the fork or the knife in my hand. She's got her hand resting on mine, and then I'm going to come right up her midline, and I can, so she can, and you can do that with water, you can do that with anything as they lose their abilities, and they get further into their gem state. So those of you that are familiar with that, so try that with each other.
Okay.
Do you want to try? I'm left-handed, so it doesn't matter. But you're right hand, whatever is
Right.
easiest for you.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
So.
And then I'm gonna feed you now. Okay. Want to do it to me?
Yeah. Like you like me to.
It's so easier.
Right.
It's more
It
easier.
really
There you
is.
go.
So if you sit
There
down
you
in
go.
the chair, so this is what I did. I actually did this.
Yeah.
I come and I do that handshake. I can really support your stance on your dominant side. And I can either stand back here, so I'm not threatening you, but you're still free. You have to go away if I scare you. Or I can get down.
Let's try that a second. Okay, I'm the caregiver.
So, but that's a way of making that connection with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you hold
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
Caregivers, and it becomes.
Yeah, and there was a,
Oh, maybe so we can put these free.
did you guys get a chance to practice that handshake and that butterfly and what that feels like, that hand under hand approach?
We're
Okay.
confused over here.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, we're confused.
Okay, So so normally you would shake with your right hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for somebody, and this is why it works for most people, that you're gonna come to, so you're doing exactly what you just did. So, so you're gonna kind of turn like a little butterfly, and then you're turning her hand here, and you can apply pressure with your top hand. But give that little squeeze, that firm pressure right here is what you should. So I'll show you so you can, so you feel that pressure. And yeah. So kind of going in thumb to thumb, making that little butterfly, and then you feel that pressure with my hand. Okay. Seniors, the further they get, like that emerald state that they go through, and you did the 4 hours of training probably a couple of years ago, Lynn, I do remember that. But that firm pressure to somebody who's maybe further in their dementia journey is really comforting to them.
Okay, and then you take
And you
your
can just
other
release
hand.
it. Mhm. You can apply that pressure if you need to, or if you're doing with them, you're gonna have a hand somewhere else. But that's different training.
So who holds the silverware? The client, right?
They can. If the client gets stuck, like somebody with Parkinson's disease, they might kind of get stuck, and then you could go, if they're holding the pencil, then you can come up and you can kind of, if they're holding the pencil, you can kind of do that hand under hand.
What if somebody's hands are very painful to them though?
You maybe try the other hand, or
Yeah,
just
they're
not be
both-
as firm.
both
Yeah.
Yeah.
are bad.
But if they're holding the silverware, you can, sometimes it's just a matter of helping them, remind them that that's what they're doing. But they're still holding the fork.
I mean, the person I'm talking about, I'm not gonna give names,
Yeah.
he feeds himself and holds his cup and everything himself, but I could see where in time he's gonna need help.
You could do maybe a hand over hand and kind of gently help him, but in time, yeah, he just wouldn't squeeze as much. You would just have his hand here while you're holding the spoon or the fork or the cup, and he's just laying his hand gently on you. So he's still feeling that motion, but there's no squeeze
Be
there.
comfortable, to know he's gonna be comfortable with it in time.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just gonna tap into that muscle memory. So, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead and have a seat.
Can you sit bathroom?
Yes, do you know where those are? Well, okay.
Now,
All right.
here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna lay your other hand on top of the back of their hand. You try this. Get them to, now this is an interesting phenomenon. The oldest sensory motor tract in the human brain is eye-hand. It is the one that develops first. You put a baby, sit it up at 3 months. What will happen if you let go? Down it goes. It doesn't even have trunk control. Doesn't have head control. But if you lay it on its back, so it doesn't have to do a whole lot of work, and you put the dangly crap down right in the middle range, they're fascinated by it because they like to see it. And then they're just starting to learn how to do some of this stuff. So they're not very good at it. They don't have skill. They just have some strength. They're learning how, and they're learning to move against gravity. And so, and you can watch it when they get it. It's like, look what I did. Did you see it? I have control. And suddenly their excitement builds because they have the feeling that they control the world. Ah. So what we're going to do, that's the oldest, most primitive sensory motor system in the brain. It's the one that is going to prevail the longest through the end of this disease. The last one I lose. I hand. But I'll lose skill before I lose strength.
So Atypical note talks a lot about skill fingers. These are your skill fingers. This is your strength requires kind of all 5 fingers. So what you're going to do is you're going to partner up again. And you are going to maybe your partner's going to look away, and you're going to do that hand under hand technique. Okay. And then, so you're going to look away, and you're going to, the person with doing the hand under hand, so the support person, is going to, what you're trying to do is get them to turn and look at you. So that's gonna get their attention, and then you want them to look at you. Or you want them to make eye contact with you. So, let's try that. Okay, so we're gonna partner up. If you wanna pick a different partner at this time, you can, but we'll stand up and we can come back over here. I love that we have a lot more space to move around here.
Okay.
So, we're just gonna kind of partner up and then do that hand under hand. So you're gonna be kind of looking away. And then we kind of wanna squeeze,
What do you wanna be?
I don't care.
I don't either.
and then you'll look at me. How does that feel when you're looking away from me?
Like, I need to turn my head.
All right.
To see what I'm doing.
So I know.
Yeah.
Looking away, I'm gonna get your attention.
I think when you
You're kind of squeezing with that, the inside of
pay
that.
attention, not if you don't do anything, they are dimensions.
Okay, so you're looking away, right?
If you don't
Okay.
do that, they're not feeling you touch them.
You're wondering why I'm squeezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So now with the other, switch partners real quick, or switch like the supportive person and do the same thing.
So you're looking.
Okay,
And see, so
I'm
did you
looking
guys
away.
practice on each other? As far as what
Yeah,
that feeling
yeah.
is? Okay.
I'm looking away.
Okay.
So you're gonna grab my hand? Yeah. We did it.
Okay. What did that feel like?
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna look at you.
Palm.
You're using
Yeah.
those good muscles.
Yeah.
Feel like when I try to call my attention, like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
What did that feel like for anybody else? Just,
Make
was it calming? Okay.
Same here.
Okay.
And pay attention too.
And you got their attention?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. So I'm just gonna keep that in your pocket for later, or in your brain for later. Are you guys having fun with this yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much better than what. Okay, yeah, go right ahead. I was gonna set my timer and see where we could kind of take a break at the 1 hour mark and take a quick little taking care of this break, but, all right, so I'm gonna move on with.
But here's the really cool part about human beings. Do this. How cool is this? Visual, motor. Watch this. She's here, she's looking around. So let your partner look around for a second. They're distracted, the world's really interesting, they're excited. Wow, how cool is this? Take your other hand, lay it gently on the back, and give a pump in the hand. And no matter what they're doing, they will pause, they will look at the hand, and they will look at you. Let them look away. Pause. Give them a chance. Check. Because when your hand touches something, your eyes want to see what it is.
Yeah.
When your eyes are looking at something, it will also draw your hands. That's the other bad news. So what their eye sees, their hand wants to touch. And you're surprised when they start doing it. Well, you're the one that said, exactly. You put it right where they can see it, within arm's reach, and they're going, okay, look, goodies. On the other hand, if I do this, no matter what she's doing, she's going to notice me. Once I've got her looking at me,